Good morning. Welcome to the morning chat with me, Akara. According to Akara is the name of the channel. How you doing? I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. I did. Well, it was productive. I guess that's wonderful, right? Being productive. You know, the funny thing is about this weekend is it really didn't get as productive as I would want it to be until this morning. And that was the time when I spent my time. I had my little talk with Jesus. Tell him all about our struggles. Hear our maiden cry. I forgot that part. I don't know if it hear my maiden cry, fainting cry, whatever cry. I don't know what the cry is. I have to look up the words to that song. It's something that we used to sing at the Church of Christ. That's the church I grew up. Not Church of God in Christ. Not Kojic. Just Coke. Christ. Church of Christ. COC. Okay. That's it. Actually, cock. Coke. I don't know. Whatever. And I used to remember the words, but I don't know. So when I had my devotion time, it's something that I was mad about. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I was upset about. I was mad. And it's leading people. You know, there's a reel out. I don't know if it started with TikTok or whatever, but it's a reel. Definitely, I saw it on Instagram Reels, and it's a person saying, "I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this." And that's exactly how I felt. I was actually going to make a reel of it when you're talking about managing people, because I'm not a manager yet. But I am a leader of people, and it's tasked with, from what I understand, training them on how to do like I do. Okay. And real talk, we had a meeting last week, and I left there more defeated than I ever have felt. But I also realized that God has always put me in a position of leadership. I was born to lead. I am the firstborn of 5 children. Okay. And I lead whether I know I'm leading or not. I can't name how many times my siblings have told me, "I learned that from you. I remember when you told me bang, 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 bang." Like, I said that? I said, I'm like, "Oh, go ahead, girl. That was good. You know, "Oh, I taught you to do that." You know what I'm saying? And so, being a born leader and being tasked with leadership, kind of, it's different. One thing I learned about myself is I'm controlling. I'm not proud of it. It's not something that I like, that's right, but I am controlling. And the issue I was having was trying to get them to do what I tell them to do. Okay? But the problem with that is you can't get no one to do. You can't control people. People are going to people. Okay? People are going to people. And you can't control what people do. Okay? You cannot control how they learn, whether they get it, whether they understand how you're saying it, or if they remember it. Okay? 1. 2, because they aren't getting it, because they're asking questions that you already told them, I also was taking it as, and literally as I was about to walk out the door, well, I was getting ready, putting the final touches on my wardrobe. I feel like the Holy Spirit said to me, stop taking the fact that they're not understanding what you're saying, or be it that you told them before and them as not remembering, as an attack against you. They're not attacking you. They just really, honestly, just don't understand. Okay? That is not an attack on your character. Okay? If anything, it's like, oh, you can learn from that as being something that, okay, so they didn't get Lord, so my prayer changed to, well, Lord, how do I help them? Not get them to understand, but help them understand. Also, you can tell a lot about how a person thinks, about what words they use. Am I trying to get them to understand, or am I trying to help them understand? Okay? I can't make anyone understand something. I can assist them. If they want to know, I can guide them to understanding. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny, with that, I think a lot about my pastor, because whether he knows it or not, he's controlling. And I remember when he said there's plenty of times where there was well, definitely there has been a time, I don't know, allegedly, well, I can't say allegedly because he's told the story. I don't know if it was more than one time, whatever, but he has said that he has wrestled with depression in his position and literally considered taking his life. Now, I wasn't that far, but I sure enough, in this, with working with being a leader of people,
text message from Dylan Reed.
Okay. Thank you. I can't. Ooh, I'm gonna have to block that out, huh? Ooh. Cause that said that child's name. Lord, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Well, you can't make them be what you want them to be. They are or they're not. And if they want assistance, my goal, my job is not to get them to get it, but to help them, assist them. That's my job. That's my task, is to assist them get there. Now, if I've done all that I can do, and then I brought some other people in to help them, at this point, either you really want it or you really don't. You know what I'm saying? Either you really want it or you really don't. And some people, I have to come to realization, is that they don't really want, they want the money, but they hate the job. You know what I'm saying? They want the money, but they don't want the job. You know what I'm saying? And some people, literally, they just work in where they work for benefit of whatever else they're doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be honest with you, there's plenty of times when I am tempted to complain about my employer that I have to counteract it with saying, no, I love my job. I love my job. No, now I like it, I can bear with it. No, I like my job, and I do. You know, I like my employers. Trust me, I've had some assholes as employers. And I actually like this place that I work. So I know I do. And every time I think I might not, for some reason, I think about those places where it was way worse. And I was like, no, this job is the bomb.com, okay? So, yeah, I like my job. I like what I do. It gets stressful sometimes, yes. Okay, yeah, it does. But I really like what I do. I really do. But being a leader in training for management, dealing with managing people, being leaders of people, it is, you know what I'm saying? And it's amazing how some people can get people to just follow them and they just do whatever they want them to do. And it seems like it's like pulling teeth for people to get what I'm telling them. You know, tell them like I'm telling you, it's so much easier than you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I gotta say, I don't know if this camera, this is a camera, there's no filter. But girl, you looking good. Is this what retwisting your hair do, girl? Girl, you look good this morning. I didn't, you know, I did a little something. I just retwisted it. I'm sorry. I had to have a, girl, you look good. Girl, hey, I might wonder, like, how you doing, girl? How you doing? Is this yellow really doing it for me? I think the yellow is really bringing out the beautiful chocolateness of my skin. And this camera ain't not bad either, but this is my real face. This is my real face. It's no filter. I'm not really into the filters. Like, I have done a filter or two, but I really believe in authenticity. And this is just all this chocolate. I don't think you're ready for this, Daddy. I don't think you're ready for this, Daddy. Okay, I'm facialist. Anyway, but yeah, so, I mean, I'm learning every day. I don't get it all the time. I don't understand, you know, but I have to change my language. I had to change how I'm thinking about managing or leading people. You lead people by example. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was born as a leader. I'm a born leader. Again, first of 5. I'm a Capricorn if you into astrology, which is a cardinal sign, which are a sign of leadership. I'm leading when I don't know that I'm leading. Yes, people that are looking at me, there's watching me, observing me, and duplicating what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's, I got that from you. I do this because I see, oh Jesus. Oh Lord. Well, not too bad. Not, oh Lord. But dang. I left my headsets at home. I ain't going back either. I ain't going back. I am not going back. Okay? But thank God I have headsets at my job. I'm not going back. This is going to be a non one. I wasn't going to be listening to nothing. I know. I just realized that once I got halfway to work. If I had realized it once I turned on to the main street, I would have probably went back and got them, but I ain't going back. And this is the first day. It's the return to work day for our office, so those that were working remote will be coming in. We'll start coming in on a hybrid level, which that means that they are coming in, like some people are coming in 2-3 days a week and then working from home 2-3 days a week. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first day of that hybrid, and some that has not been in the office ever is going to probably be their first time in the office. So, and my phone that I have, I can't plug it into nothing. It has to be a Wi-Fi. It has to be Wi-Fi. So, that's it. I have to edit. I hate editing. I mean, no, let me correct myself. I actually like editing. I think I would like it if I had the equipment and the time that I would want. You know, I mean, let me be real, because a lot of people say, if I had this and if I had that, I'd love to do it. You know, but either you like it or you don't. And I don't know how I feel about editing. Sometimes I like it because, especially if everything goes right, you can add the music and you could boop. If I had that, you know, like for where I need to go back, now that means I'm gonna have to cut and paste, add and space, you know what I'm saying, to edit out the name that was said over my speakers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect that. So editing isn't that bad. But having to do that in a limited time, and then if my phone said, oh, you don't have enough space to do that, it's like, fight me. Fight me, fight me, fight me. You know? But it is what it is. I learned a little something. So the topic today seems to have been just learning about me, that I'm controlling, and accepting that that is a characteristic of AKARA. I don't want to call it a character flaw. Okay. Not because it's me, because having a certain amount of control of things is good. You know, somebody didn't make sure this was done and that was done, whatever. And if it's a reason behind doing it, that controlling and making sure things is done right is good, because eventually it will, you know, it's going to be like, I'm glad AKARA did turn it this way. It looks so neat, or it's done bam 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 bam. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's not good because it stresses me out unnecessarily. It affects me unnecessarily in a way where it can stress me out, which isn't good. So is it a character flaw? No, if you know what you can and can't control. It's not a flaw. The flaw is how you see it, how you deal with it. What are you controlling? You can control your environment to a point, like your environment. Like I control my house, okay, and how I want things put and da 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 if I'm the only one in that house. But I can't control people. People are going people. And it's not a bad thing. When people, I should not take that as a direct attack on my character. People are peopling. What does that have to do with me? They peopling. Those people are peopling. Well, that's all I have for you. As you can see, I have arrived at my destination. Remember, follow me on all platforms, according to AKARA, to get the morning chat, bedtime stories, and single, saved, and satisfied. And remember, love yourself. Oh, yeah, love yourself. Love your neighbor. And stay authentic while you're doing all that. Right? Bye.